Hey, give me just a sec. Oh, I'm echoing. End up stumbling around a lot. I gotta just announce this. Yes, right now because of got out of the shower. Trying. Let my hair dry before I can put on any more clothing. So, normal work clothes day. All tangled. Alright, tell me if I echo. I can't use headphones when my hair is wet, so we're doing it's gonna be nice. I wanna play one game with standard. Eric's why? Great. It shouldn't echo. But like the setting, I should have all the settings correct, but they have to be really precise. So I think I got them all. But like, if something's off, tell me. I also want to be able to hear the music, so it should be right here. It's gonna be subtle. Ooh, there it is. All right, how's that? Hopefully my volume's good. Hmm. And Chrome. Little bit. All right, so this is the standard deck I've been working on because I gotta get figured out for uh RC in Dallas. So I've been working on this artifact deck. With the third land, this would be an insta keep. On the play, I think we're good because I can put down the gnome. So I only run one gnome as a means, like it's great early, and then I can use it to dig. What do I want? I need double white more than double blue for my lands. Remind me to open packs today. I gotta open some packs to have enough wild cards. And looks like a make disappear, so I want to just Thran Spider. Yeah. I don't want them to counter either of these, but I'd rather they counter the Spider than the Simulacrum Synthesizer. Blue-Black doesn't run a lot of counter spells. They run like 2 to 3. Alright. So I've got a draft going, Comet, and I'd love to take care of you first as soon as we're done with it. I don't remember how far into the draft I am. I kind of want to be a Gix, but I think I'm better off using the Glyph Bridge, so I'll get the Synthesizer down first while I can. Because now they have to counter every spell for the rest of the game. I want the 5th land. We'll leave it just like that. Like, I do want the net, but I can always... I kind of want Gix. I want to put Gix under my Assimilation Aegis. This is really in here just as a 3-mana... This is just a 3-mana O-Ring. Hey, Onion! This is my standard brew. I'm trying to get standard artifacts running. I'm having a great time. Deck's been really fun. Looks like a make disappear. I'm not gonna play the Might Stone, I'll just assimilate. Might be better to assimilate the Mastermind so I can block Gix. But I'd rather have a Gix. Yeah. As much as I don't want the Glyph Bridge to give that to let them keep any cards. But this card is such a house. Oh, this is a bad idea because now they can go for the Throat It. Whoops. I do love this card, though. I'm only running one Assimilation Aegis as a means to dig for it. It's also, like, the 5th Braided Net slash... It's just one more removal spell. Yep. That was a mistake. It's okay, though. I just got home from work, so I'm a little... going a little slow. I can 1-for-1 with the Glyph Bridge or with the Might Stone. I think I'd rather put down the Might Stone, kill the Gix. I guess they could Spell Pierce, which means I want the net. I'll be able to refill my hand with the Braided Net. So we'll use the Might Stone. I'm gonna kill the Mastermind. I can still block a Gix. This is a good matchup. I'm not gonna quit. We're just warming up. Then I'm gonna play some of the draft. Then we'll do some coaching. It's a good turn. Attack with a 9/9. We have lethal next turn through most stuff they can do. Card's a house. This card's really good. Just a casual 27 power. It happens. I might let them attack so I can discard the Leveler. Because 5, 6, 7, 8 gives me a lethal even if they deal with all... even if they wipe the board. Toasty, thanks so much for this sub. It's got... this is the symbol for reach now. Ooh. Nice. It's a good change. Thank you so much, Toasty. It's really sweet. Sorry, I'm a little messy right now. Wow, did he really hit land? So even if Acklezot's made that attack, I just discard the Leveler. Yes, it was a major complaint. I just built this deck today. Currently, I'm 6-2 with it, but I'm 4-0 since I made the change. I was 2-2 before I tuned it. All right, let's finish up this draft from last night. It feels a little passive-aggressive from Wizards. All right, so this is that black-white deck we drafted last night. So here's the schedule for tonight. We're going to finish this draft. We're going to do a coaching session. If I have time, I will draft again. Then we're going to do another coaching session. I've only got 2 coaching sessions scheduled for tonight. So if you redeem coaching tonight, I won't be able to coach you until Friday. Yeah, okay. I'm remembering this deck. We've got a Hostile Investigator. I'm a little tapped today. It was just a long day at work. But I need to get a handle on this deck really quick. The 6-drop Lotus Ring. So I've been doing the 100 trophies. Oh, actually. Hold up. Foxy! Hey, Foxy. How you doing? Let me show you. Alright, so 100 trophies notes. Yeah, there's typos. There's 0... I know you can't read this, sorry. There are a stunning amount of 0 rare decks. And there are some decks, generally the green decks. Good thing, Foxy, please DM me. I'll get it up there. Generally, the green decks have more rares, which is a surprise. I thought the green decks would have fewer because their uncommons are so much better. But, like, there's a lot of Dimir and Simic and Rakdos and Izzet, which was all a surprise. And then Orzhov, I think, is the most. So there are the most green decks, but none of the green archetypes take over, which was a real surprise. And then yeah, there's a lot of Demir trophies apparently. Demir and Orzhov. And then I'm not done. I need to collect another set of lists, but I haven't finished. I processed the non-17 lands lists. These are the last 2 days of lists that I need to process still. But lots of surprises from the 100 trophies data. We'll be working on that. Oh, sorry. It's gonna be draft coaching, Overwatch tonight. I just want to play some Venture. I've been really enjoying her. Oops, my pixie. My pixie back. The Link Breaker was the last cut. That's right. Oh, also, thank you so much, Foxy. Well, so yes, exactly. So MKM, in all 100 trophies, we only had 2 lists out of 100 that had 0 rares, and most of them had like 5, 6, 7 rares. In this set, I already have 4 0 rare lists, 23 lists in, and 2 to 3 is the average. There are a few decks with 5, 6, 7 rares, but they tend to be green. So here's a 5 rare deck. This Orzhov deck had 5 rares. Wait, no. Okay, yeah, I just wrote rare and removal. And then people are getting more disciplined as time goes on, which is cool. Like the early decks had some crazy splashes. People are a lot more careful now. So there's not. And so here's what I'm finding, Lion. I didn't track the data for the first 10 lists, and I regret that. But the next 13, there seems to be an inverse relationship between rares and removal. So hang on, let's count Selesnya really quick. All right, so we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 Selesnya decks out of 23. That's a pretty high this percentage. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4 Demir. This is how I count, by the way. And 3 Orzhov. So, like, yes, Selesnya is the most prevalent deck type, but it's not by very much. It's surprisingly even. 4 Golgari, 4 Selesnya, 3 Orzhov, 4 Demir. We have 1 Simic, but it had 0 rares. Brilliant deck. And then 1 full 3 color deck. Oh, also, every single deck has had exactly 17 lands, including the ones with 2 hard bristle bandits, including the ones with 3 green caster, the one who gets a land. Like, that's very odd. There's no 15 land aggro deck. There's no 18 land control pile. Everything's had exactly 17 lands. It's just a very efficient black-white deck. All right, let's go. It's standard, right? I think there might be an artifact pile. This artifact pile is doing okay, but like my losses are to red aggro decks. I just crush all of the non-Golgari mid-range decks. The Golgari mid-range decks seem really close because they actually can kill artifacts. Ooh, this is tough because I really want Pixie Humiliate. We're gonna keep this. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think Standard's great right now, and I haven't felt that way in a long time. Good thing, Eric. Very awkward. We're just gonna forlorn flaps. I'm thinking a little slow today. I'll still play pretty well. I'm just operating a little behind schedule. Alright, buddy, it's playing next. My college is so awkward because of this archway. I think I pick up my tap land. Go for a take up the shield. Feels bad. No, I want to humiliate them and then archway. I'm pretty scared by their speed. The Lackey has not been performing well because aggro decks haven't been performing that well, but... We're We're gonna take one more hit, and hopefully no more hits after that. If I had a second Black Source, I'd pick up the Forlorn Flats for the crime. And there's combo decks, but they're not good. This is one of the most aggressive starts I've seen from anybody. I get 2/2/2s out of this. I might have to take the shield main phase. Feels real bad. I just can't make enough white mana. If I lasso by the law, the entertainer. If I could cast this, I would, but right now I cannot. We're gonna humiliate. Calamity's a problem. Dance lets them cast both of these. I'm just gonna take the clear shot though. I can't let them draw land and then attack. They can spree this for one land, and then I just need to be prepared for Calamity. There we go. I want to put down Kervik. Taking 2, going to 9. If I Kervik, I can't hold up anything. I don't think they drew anything, though, so I don't know that matters. Lassoed by the law. We're just gonna put down Kervik and pass. Taking the 2. Hey, Duo. Hey, Claw. Oh, thank you. Herix, I wasn't going to charge you for that. I was just going to listen to it. I think Standard's going to be really cool right now. I think that artifact deck feels so good. It feels... I think it's going to do really well. If somebody makes it, like... Fair enough, buddy. What a good day. It was a nice day at work. Like, it was a long day at work, but it was not a bad one. One, two, three. We're just gonna get in with Kervik here. Get to ramp next turn. They can't Calamity next turn. I'm just gonna cast the Rictus Robber. And then next turn I can use the Glamour. No, I like the days that are really... Ooh, heck yeah, Duo. So a good day for work with me is when I have a few customers. Like just a few who want to learn a game or get in depth about something. And then don't do anything else. And I just get to write on the river. I have a really nice river running, and it's not dehydrated right now. Like, all the snow's melting. So pretty. They cannot Calamity next turn. So I have one more turn to put down Stagecoach Sentry. Boy. I'm giving up the Pixie here. I'm letting them double block it. But by letting them double block the Pixie, they aren't able to profitably block anything else. I'm sacrificing a creature to get this hit in. And if they have like a Crackle with power and can 5 me, I'm in trouble. But then I get to surprise them with Take Up the Shield. Take Up the Shield should let me have this. Unless they can somehow get 2 lands into play this turn. But like, Calamity is the card I'm most afraid of here. So with Getaway Glamour and Take Up the Shield, I can 8 with any combination of these 2 creatures. I do only have 1 mana. That's fine. But so what I'm going to do on my turn... Ooh. I mean, I could Crime a main phase to Humiliate pre-combat. So Crime, Humiliate, Take Up the Shield. But... I think it's better to kill the Duelist. Just to take it out of play. So, 1, 2, 3. We're going to go ahead and blink their Duelist. In order to get this Humiliate off. And I'll have to pre-combat Take Up the Shield. But they need to respond to the Humiliate, so that's fine. I have 1 colorless floating now. I go to 5. I don't think there's a 5 mana instant speed burn spell. Use the floating white. Good game. So what's happening here is I get to pull something out of their hand, but I also get to grow. Because they conceded before we got to follow the line. Floating this mana was a little dangerous, but it let me. I knew I was going to take up the shield because I knew they would have to respond to this Humiliate. So I get to humiliate them here. Put the counter on Kervik, take out a blocker, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers. Which means, with only 2 blockers, any removal spell or answer they have here, they have to use in response to Humiliate. The danger here was that they had Explosive Derailment and Snakeskin Veil. And that's not a 0 danger, but I judged it to be fine. So I want to try and get everybody into... Dang it, why does Kuro always go live when I go live? I never get to watch Kuro streams. Me. Now, for reasons that I don't wish to share just yet, is a very good time to get into $30 vintage. So you know, duo. Now it's a good time to get into $30 vintage. We're gonna start ramping a few things up soon for MTGO. I needed to check a thing. What did I need to check? I cannot remember. I like that song, by the way, Herix. That was nice. I added it to my unsorted list. Oh, I was looking at comments lists. I wanted to talk to Comet. So with Comet, we're going to be working on specifics today because it's just a small hump that we are going to get you over. Thank you. Your timing was perfect. Activate a product on stream. Buddy of mine accidentally bought an extra copy of Fallout 4. So I'm going to eventually play Fallout 4. Well, so it's $30 vintage, and it's like 2 tickets. So I'd be love to help you get one together. It's a solid hand, nothing crazy, but Keykeeper Skullduggery is a good start. I always feel I tend to mulligan a lot in this set because I don't like keeping hands that both don't have removal spell and don't have a good proactive one. So this has an okay both. But lead on the Keykeeper just because I care about it less. So I'll Prairie Dog turn 3, and then turn 4, I can plot this Stagecoach. Advantage. Naya has been declared. We'll Skullduggery that just because it's a clean removal spell. Alright. Pump mine, shrink yours. So it is feasible. So Skullduggery here, if you want to wait for your opponent to try and do something, that's not a bad idea there. Get in with the Keykeeper alone. I think they're just not very likely to block. And then plot the Sentry. So the dog grows, and then this will grow, and I can Mourner Surprise it back after they trade for the Grizzly for it. I think they will do. Also, if this has Vigilance... Ooh, nice. I don't think they can attack, though. Oh, but it's a non-mount creature. Let's see what I draw. We'll just Sentry attack. See what they do. I could attack and then tap this before blockers were declared. I think I'd rather just crack them for 7 here. And I can play the Servant of the Stinger and tap a creature on end step with my Keykeeper. But a Vigilant creature being tapped, once it's attacking, does not remove it from combat. Yeah. I didn't get the message very well. Like, I didn't pay that much attention to the lyrics, but I will. This is also the playlist I listen to when I'm just hanging out, working. Earth Joe has been declared. Cool. I think I'd rather they block with Miriam. No blocks. And end step, we're going to tap Eartha. I can't remember if I have anything resembling a burn spell in my deck. I could tap here just for the crime. If I swing out, tap here, crime has been committed. Crime has been declared. I can Mourner Surprise the same turn? They've got 9, 10, 11 on the crackback. Three attackers. It's for 8. I'll tap here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. I'll take this action. Honestly, I don't remember what I can get, but I can get at least something that can be cast this turn. Could just get Humiliate here. They're at 2 life, though. I could get Tiny Bones joins up. Just ping him out. Could get Blood Hustler, go for lethal in 2 turns. Pixie picks up something. I'll grab the Humiliate. Ooh. Shoot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I've got to take the Snakeskin Veil. Taking 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 if I do that. They can give Miriam haste to make it 14. Dang. We might die here. That's why they're willing to block with a Miriam. I didn't play this sharp enough. Morning Surprise back my dog, and then we're just going to have to play carefully until I can deal the last 2 damage. Good thing, duo. I know this band. God's Plan? Does that work? They can give 2 creatures menace, which is a problem. They'll both have hexproof. Problem is I can't tap mounts. Morning Surprise back a Servant, or I can just play the Kervik. If I swing here, they chump block. They might have lethal on me if they draw a land, because then they give both of these menace and trample. I need to put down 2 blockers if I can. Alright, alright. If they play Miriam and the Ferocification, then give this one menace, this one menace. Or if they just swing out, give Miriam menace, 3. I think I just want to put down the Shepherd. Have the Flyer. Because that at least blocks one of these. They do need to draw the land here, so we're going to hope that they don't. Oh, cool. Trailblazer's good. I don't think they can force a block here, even if they saddle both. Alright, trample. Everything tramples. Menace. Good night, Herix. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's sleepy time for you. Alright, so 8 menace. Which means block here. Double block. Take 7, go to 2. Aw, sorry, buddy. Didn't want to let me attack? That was a good game. It was a weird one. Is this not the right song? Okay, it looks like it is the right song. Alright, I'm out of it, duo. I can still play Magic. I can still advise Magic, but other things are gonna be a little slow. Everything endless. Alright, he's playing next. Foxy! You're the sweetest! Foxy, you're too generous. Thank you. Here I am with wet hair and everything. Thank you so much, Foxy. I really appreciate you. I was just talking about... Thanks, Fox. Anything you need, you let me know. Really appreciate it. No, I'm you know how grateful I am to all of you. Like, I would not be able to do this as much as I do without you guys. You, all of you. I'm sorry, Foxy. Let me make you a mod. Then you can ban Herrick. Too late, Foxy. You have all the power now. You have no responsibility, Foxy. I was just joking. I do want to get him with the Tiny Bones joins up, but we're going to wait a little bit. Get in there a few times first. Foxy, do you want packs? Do you have packs? Infinite money glitch. This is kind of nice. I've never heard this song. This scares me. I'm terrified of this sure shot. Let's see if I can get this humiliated down. Which means I have to search for a planes. That's so lame. You can target yourself with this. Yes, exploits work, Foxy. That's why we have billionaires. That's the whole reason we have billionaires. Because exploits work. Oh, they're really tanking on this. This is not like an ideal line, but it could be a lot worse. Yeah, I'm gonna search my library. Ooh, wait. I was gonna search for a planes. Nah, I should get a planes. I could have gotten a conduit pylons. But the sure shot's so scary. Oh, God. I cannot let this... this kills me. This is a lethal spell. I'm glad I got that, but I was hoping to just take out whatever big creature they had next, and turns out that's a Jolene. Have funny, Foxy. Love you too. We were all lazy once. So hopefully this makes their attack bad. Whoa, no! Their draw was too good. It's okay, though. We're not out. We're gonna take a few hits here. If I can Morning Surprise back the Servant to try and trade it. They don't have any crazy creatures to pick up. So this is gonna be tough, but not unwinnable. We have blockers. They can Jolene here and then ping this blocker, but I can still trade with the Sure Shot or with the Jolene. I think I'd rather trade with the Sure Shot just because I know about this Morning Surprise. I take 6, go to 3, and then I can get pinged for 1. Or I chump block. I wouldn't be chump blocking if they didn't have specifically Jolene. Just because Jolene, oh no. Jolene can ping. And she can ping me for 1 more damage. But this doesn't have haste next turn. It just grants Jolene trample. Alright, so I can Shepherd back the Servant. And then next turn, Lasso by the Law, Servant. As is, they swing out. I block here and die. So I have to Lasso by the Law Jolene this turn. Because if I pick up the Servant, I have a 4-3. I block, I take 1, 2, 3, get pinged by the treasure. This is really bad. But we don't die. Good thing, Duo. I'm going to close it after you, I think. I'm going to do 1 more round. So that's next week. I'm also doing it for Foxy. So that's 5. Because it takes the same amount of time for me to do a bunch. But yes, I would love to help you out with that, Duo. We'll get you there. Oh, I missed a Dragage. Oof. That was, dang, their top decks are crazy. Broken Saddle and Deserts do off the top? Damn. Alright. I can put down 2 blockers and die. I can put down a Keykeeper. No, I don't see a line. If I had a mount, I would have one. They just drew little... Their top deck removal spells both took out my lines. I'll let you do it, Duo. I'll just do it when you can. I can pretend to have something, but I can't really discourage this attack. I had to click good game, but they have no reason not to attack with everything. Fine. No, we're not gonna do donations. Wow, I lost 50 ranks. We're climbing so slow, though. That's fine. That's okay. No, I'm just gonna let Duo do it. It's all good. Nah. Kind of nice being able to see the rank. It was kind of nice not seeing it, too. Rearranging the music a little. It was a good game. I like that. I mean, Skullduggery Kervek is always cool, but I have no plays for too long. If I had more lands, I could keep that. This is good, though. This is a good hand. I'm putting back the pylons. Wow, I really feel myself operating at like 60% speed. Not bad. It's a good thing I know all the stuff. Ooh, that's good. So the question with Hostile Investigator is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Is do I hold off on Humiliate for it? It really depends on what I draw. If I draw something else I can play, I'll play the Humiliate. I'm very scared of the Steed, though. That's so good. Well, with that, I have to Humiliate this turn. Ooh. Alright, so in that case, I need to make sure that they can't saddle this. So I'll take the Grizzly. It's gonna be a bit of an awkward time. I don't mind if they hit me. I just don't want them to be able to make the Angel. I think I double block? Yeah, no attacks. I have Shepherd. Neat. Why you don't play your lands pre-combat? Very surprised they're willing to do that. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just take out the Lullaby. Yeah, I kind of want them to Lullaby here. I'll crack this now. And Plains. Get a surprise. We are assuming that they can Lullaby the Prairie Dog. But I'm also... They can't Lullaby the Prairie Dog and then not let me 2-for-1 or 3-for-1 them with Hostile Investigator. Yeah, this guy provides a lot of value as long as it has hits. Yeah, I like Disruption in this format. I don't think it's free. Like, I don't think you can just default run Disruption. Hey, Al, are you here? I was going to do your coaching session after Comets, if that works for you. I wanted to finish this draft, then we'll do some coaching with Comet, and then I'll be very happy to help you out. I don't have anything specific to work on with you. So I'll just talk you through picks, and we'll see what there is that I can help out with in general. Hey, it's Spiverific! Not a good hand. The archway's been good when it's good, but it's awkward. This is a great hand, though. We're gonna wait on the forlorn flat. Because I know that I'm going to turn 2 Prairie Dog, then turn 3 Hustle. I forgot how to eat. May humiliate just to have the 4/4. Like a control build. When they're running Bandit's Hall Soul Tie with Phantom Interference, that tells me they're controlling. What do they have with 5 mana up? Let's find out. They didn't do anything. I'm gonna plot. I'm not gonna cast a spell into their counter spell. Neat. Alright, so they're at least 4 colors. I need a land kind of badly. I'll Morning Surprise first. I don't want to give them targets for things right now. I'll play out the Hustler first. We'll go for the Humiliate. If they counter the Humiliate or kill the Hustler, that's fine. I've been mana drained. Devastating. It's okay. This was just a counter spell in this game. I don't think I can give up value. It's possible I was supposed to play out the Rictus Robber. They're killing it on my turn. Okay, eventually they'll run out of interaction. I could kill my own creature. This is 1 mana, gain 1 life, draw 1.5 cards. That's cool as hell. Morning Surprise again. I like the Hustler here. It grows on its own. I'm not giving up this value if I can help it. And I got rid of it. My opponent has only played interaction. This is actually terrifying. One, two, three. I'm gonna play this first and try and get him. Need 4 for this. He's gonna crime me. I'm just playing for maximum value here. Oh, I should have responded. I'll surveil first. Attack. Because they had Nimble Brigand out. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't want to give up the mercenaries, but I wasn't thinking about that. There's a good chance he wasn't going to block there. It's a good blocker for the Brigand. I have to blink my Rictus Robber. Ooh, that's a problem. He might have run out of crimes. Hang on. 1, 2, 3 to replay it. 1, 2, 3, 4 to glamour. Won't be able to kill the Sphinx. I do kind of want. I'd rather take out the Brigand than Vadmir here. I really didn't think he'd block both. Hood, Glamour. I don't think it's worth the risk here, though. It's a good play. Like, this is not a problem until they commit. Spiverific does 4 crimes. I really didn't think he'd do 2 for 2 like that, because those are the first creatures we've seen. But he showed me. Like, that was a great block. What chits do I have left to play? I haven't played any of my rares yet. Damn, there's some rares. That's annoying. I would have really liked to play those. Pump and attack. I'm gonna pick up one of my tokens to be a 2/2. Not a great spot to be. Vadmir is something I gotta kill. I'll use this. Exile. I don't want them drawing the card off Repulse. Can't stop the crimes, though. That's annoying. What are my bombs? I don't remember what bombs I have in this deck. No, J1, they're committing crimes. I don't want to give up my last body here. Damn. Are you talking about this format? I have not noticed a significant format shift, but I've also been mostly playing non-green decks since the beginning. Mostly against non-green decks since the beginning. Double block, but it's very dangerous. I think I just have to let him gain this life. I just need a 3-3, something reasonable. I don't have those games. It's fine, though. I just draw lands. That's magic. Ooh, if this resolves, I'm suddenly in great shape. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forgot I had this card. What is a CS? Indestructible. Maybe I should have grown first. I did kind of figure that that's what they were splashing green for. Pretty good, pretty good. We have an emergent haunting here. Oh, well, I did get mana drained earlier. They're good, but also, no, wow, that's a card. Yeah, that's why one of the reasons I'm so far behind. But like, here's a much more reasonable version of a counter spell. This card's awesome. It's 2 mana, counter unless they pay 2, but it's 5. You for the kicker of 3, you make a spirit. So they're good, but there's an inherent cost to the counter spells in this set because they all, what are they attacking? There's an inherent cost to the counter spells. They end up being really, another Vadmir? Damn. Yes, and I don't think Archmage's Charm is any good. I could crack for 6 here. We gotta assume they can crime me. We're gonna risk the 6. Because what attacking for 6 here does is force them to sacrifice a Bloodseeker or block. It's more likely to sacrifice a Bloodseeker or just have the removal spell. But we gotta play like they don't because we are on... We did draw our Lotus Ring. I can't be too upset. But we are on a lot of lands draw. Got 12 cards left. Star 15. Yeah, the counter spells are awesome, J1. But, like, they are not free. There's an opportunity cost. Because you want to double spell or commit crimes on time. It's really cool. I love this set. I don't think Archdruid's Charm is good. I think Archdruid's Charm is, like... Even if you have blue, blue, blue reliably, it's difficult. I don't want to trade. I don't want to let them double block here. Ooh. But, let's see. 6, 6, 7? Still not big enough. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So I can equip back, then plot the Stagecoach Sentry. Or I can just dig for a removal spell. We'll equip. I made a mistake. This is a 4. Like, I wanted this to be a 5/5. Ooh. They've been waiting for me to play a spell. Well, in that case, I'm gonna pay the 2 here. Whip. Go past turn. We're so far behind on cards, but they're gonna deck. They're really close to decking. They're not gonna be able to play this for much longer. But we need to stop drawing lands. Like, wait, 4, 7, 8, 9. 10 lands deep, 11 lands deep, and I scry. 12 lands deep. So 13 cards left. 3 lands. 4 lands. 4 lands left in the deck. Cool. This is doable. G Piccolo, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm a bit messy today. It's a long work day. We're just hanging out. Yes, but they can't freely attack into our 5/5. They need to draw a removal spell. Well, I no longer have the luxury of playing around Skullduggery, or I can't play around Skullduggery anymore, or the 2/2 lifelink spell. So I have to just block. But if they have the 2/2 lifelink spell, I do get to crack back with the Sentry. That's fine. That's going to be a huge problem no matter what. Yeah, so the first... Look at they had turn 2 Interference, turn 3 Void Rend, turn 4 Mana Drain into Tyrant Scorn and Bandit's Hall, and then they have just drawn cards and killed a creature every turn since then. Hard control. Alright, 4, 7, so they can block with everything. They have to be a little careful with this Intimidation campaign. Their deck is really good. They have very few creatures. Skullduggery was kind of a cool draw. We might be able to get him with it. Yeah, getting in there. All right, they've got 6, 8 in the air. I think Karavek is our only lethal draw. Well, it's our only good draw at all. But if we take 8, we can only Karavek 1 time. We can mill them. We can mill them out if we draw Karavik. Oh, they had to do that. Okay. We haven't lost yet. Karavik 1 time. Damn it. So we play Karavik. We can pick up Tiny Bones Joins Up, which targets them, which lets us cast 1 more legendary creature, which mills them 2. Then they draw... Oh, they still have just enough. I might be able to trick them here. Yeah, they were so far ahead on cards that game. We didn't get a single... We did get our Lotus Ring. That was the 1 bomb we had. So we could have made it so that they couldn't attack because of Bonnie Paul if we drew Karavek. They would go down to 0 cards and then be on... Is this a May? Yeah, it's not a May. They wouldn't have been able to attack. It's just polite. I'm going to show him this last card. That was a good game. I enjoyed that. Yeah, We flooded a little bit there. Really, we needed some of our card advantage rares. We just never managed to draw them. All good, though. Damn, 60 ranks, though? It feels so high. So, like, such a loss. It's okay, though. We're still climbing. Maybe Spiveric will come say hi. If they do come by, I'd love to talk to them. It was a fun game. This is a good hand. We'll keep this. We want to Hustler into Morning Surprise. I don't think it's... You don't want to Surveil turn 1 if you don't know what you're looking for. You want the Surveil to matter to you. So now I'm interested in drawing a non-land card. Oh, I like Holy Cow here. Just for the purposes of curving out. We'll end step Holy Cow and see if we can get this Skullduggery off. Ooh, I mean, that makes sense. Rutstein is sweet. I was looking at Rutstein for that deck. I did not see it. That's awesome, though. What's MXP? So cool, though. Ah, cool. Dang, Snakeskin Veil would be a 2-for-1 here. But I do have Morning Surprise. I'm gonna play out the Desecrator and pass. What 3-mana spell do they have? Clear Shot. We have been hit with a Clear Shot. All right, but it's good that I didn't get blown out by Clear Shot in response to my Skullduggery as a 3-for-1. The heist has been planned. That's bad for me. Just the Desecrator. I really like the Desecrator. I think the card's great. I'm telegraphing the Skullduggery, but I think that's okay. I can accept the 2-for-1 just based on the rest of my lines. I want to Lawbringer out the Mercenary and then use the Shepherd to pick up the Lawbringer again. Like, Plan the Heist is annoying, but it's just a 3-for-1. We can make that up. I didn't hate Laughing Dragon. I just preferred the RCQ. This is Snakeskin Veil. We're just S-I-L, S-O-L. Pump. I'll take 1 less damage. I think it's fine. Neat. I really thought they'd have a response. Ah. A real Simic deck. I think I'd rather take Doc out here. Back here, kill here. That's fine. I'll eat this. Very surprised at that, because that was the one creature that couldn't attack there. On. Alright, so next turn I want to play the Shepherd. I want to play the Shepherd and the Hustler. So I'm going to play the Forlorn Flats this turn. People fear the Blood Hustler. Like, I get it. Card's scary, but... yeah. Alright, so this has one of the lowest win rate stats out of all the cards in 17 lands. I really think people are just playing with it wrong. No blocks. Four, five, six. Alright, 4. They can double block and deal 6 to me. So if I eat 2 creatures, the double block is bad. Both of these are getting it. Vigilance, Trample, Haste, but no Reach. Means 4, 5, 6, 7. I just need to take out the flyer. So the flyer hit for 2. Trying to decide if I need to keep a card in hand. I think I'm choosing to keep a card in hand. Hang on, 2 for the Hustler, 4 to activate once, 1, 2, 3. Okay. This way I can activate it twice if I have to. 6. 6 mana to make it 7. Let's see if they have the flyer. 4, they can hit me for 8 here. But with 10 mana, I can hustle twice. We get so strong once we have 8 expendable mana. Alright. Vigilance, Trample, Haste, nothing. Hustle first. Ask questions later. Six, yeah. You gotta have something, right? Ooh. Cool. Nice. I'm gonna activate this now to pretend. No, I'll wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. End turn. The good thing I have 8 mana that I can activate the Hustler twice on my turn. We have so much mana and it's great. We're gonna... Think. I love Blood Hustler. Look at her. Look at all these cards. She's not trying to hide them. She's just wearing a jacket made of cards. It's beautiful. All right, 4. Well, I'll use the treasure. That last card. Yeah, Flood gets there. Hey, man, it's plenty. I think this is our last game with this deck either way. And we'll do some coaching. So you're on deck, Comet. After this game, we're going to do some coaching. If you want to get set up in Discord, I'll get set up as well. But you're already there. You're so far ahead of me. A little slow, but not bad. Keykeeper, Vault Plunder is always a good start. Like, this is a 5-land hand because of the Arid Archway. This is an 8-card hand. Rebel. That was a great drop because I can Vault Plunder, then plot and use the Archway that turn. Same. Plunder is always nice when your opponent's trying to kill things 1 for 1. Gonna be short on black mana for a while. This should surveil when you return it, when it returns itself. That would be cool. Ooh. Short on black mana right now. Oh, the Brawler's a huge, ridiculous problem. So we're gonna humiliate. Because I can't let them just for free double something. That's a lot of bodies. Let's take the Beaver. Or that's a lot of removal. We're gonna take the Beaver. Alright, we need to force them to play this even if they can't do anything with it. I'll put out the Robber. But because we know their hand, we can try and get them with the clear shot here. I want to hit him for 9. They tapped out for that. And just kill it. Go. Blood Hustler. Destroy target creature if no other creature has greater power. End turn. They don't have the white source for Mirage Mesa. They don't have a creature for the clear shot. They had the bomb, but we had the answers. All right, that was a good trophy. Let me get this posted up. Comment, I gotta run and get some water, and then I'll talk to you a bit about what I want to work on. Thank you, Sand. How you doing? How you doing tonight, Bouncy? That's a fun game. All right, let me just get these posted to trophies. Had a lot of luck with Orzhov. Like, I feel like you can do so many cool little angles with it. Like, being able to be more tempo oriented with a skullduggery, or more control oriented with your raised deads, or just actual aristocrats. It's really cool to me. I love that. Karavik was a lot of fun too. My rares this run were Karavik, Hostile Investigator, Lotus Ring is a good set. All right, I'll be right back. I need more water, and then we're gonna do a coaching session. One sec. All right. Get this pulled up. Let me. Do you want your voice to be on stream? It's all right. It's all okay. I'm not gonna put it on the stream then. Easier. But if you change your mind, let me know. All right, so I looked through your drafts, at least the ones that you posted to Discord. And your decks aren't far off, and I know your gameplay is good. So what I want to focus on today, is your actual pick order. So you're good at the flexibility part, which is actually where most people seem to really struggling with. Is you stay open and you pivot well. Instead, I want to work on committing a little bit harder in synergy chains. Just figuring out how your previous pick blends with the next pick. So I'm just gonna hang out for the draft. We got this. I'm also gonna set up Discord. Hey, get away from there. I'm trying to train him to not take things out of the trash can. Going okay. All right, now the stream I think can hear you.
Okay.
Great. Now, like, yeah, they are.
We ready to go then?
We are all set. Yes. I put the trash can next to me because if I don't catch him nosing around in it, I can't say no. Ooh.
What the fuck is this?
So this is a reprint. It's very good but slow. So if we take this card, we have to build to it. We have to play like we have a Contagion Engine on the top end. However, it's nice because you can be in any grindy deck. That can be blue-black or white-blue or green-black.
Okay.
I do think it's worth the first pick.
Yeah, probably.
Alchemist Throw from the Saddle, also excellent.
Okay.
And I like both Pillage the Bog and Slick Sequence, but I don't like starting on them because I don't like committing to my colors that early.
That makes sense. What about Rictus Robber?
I think the card's good, but I don't like first picking it because it is both a good 3-drop and a good 4-drop, which is why I like to play it. But it's better to have good 3s and good 4s if you can.
Okay.
But like Strong Artifact is almost always going to be a good idea to start on. Hiding is kind of a trap. That card is poor constructed.
It looks like it.
So you could take Mobile Homestead and stay completely open still.
Homestead's not bad.
Or we could take Tornado in order to start moving into green. Like we can either send a signal or we can continue to just try and receive them.
I kind of like the Tornado.
Okay, I love Tornado. I think the card's very good.
Because I think I'm more likely to see another Homestead later if I still want a Homestead.
Yeah, it's more about just not committing. Like I don't think the Homestead is a good second pick, but it is an artifact second pick.
That's true.
Like I never cut the Homestead, but it's never that powerful.
So is Tornado better than Spinewood's Paladin?
I think so, but that's more because it's Spinewood's Paladin is replaceable. Like you have the 4 and 5 slots in green are pretty much interchangeable. And if you're gonna be green, that's a real bomb. That's silly.
That looks like a bomb.
There's not a lot of cards would pass for Primal Knight. Like 1 mana fight is good. X mana plus X wins the game. Especially because it clears a blocker. All right, let's commit hard to green then.
Committing hard to green. So we have Raucous Entertainer, Cactusful Sure Shot.
I think the Sure Shot is fantastic, and so is Scorching Shot. The main argument for taking Sure Shot over Scorching Shot is just it doesn't really commit you to red to take the Sure Shot.
Right.
But yeah, I think the Sure Shot is so good.
I think the Sure Shot's better here. Also, it gives us Trample, which will combo with our Primal Knight.
That's true. Sure Shot's very good. Like 4 mana 4/4 reach is almost good enough, but it also has Ward 2 and hastes your whole team for some reason. Quite silly.
Yeah. We're gonna take the Sure Shot.
We just have to be aware. Ooh, so Savage Smash is a card I love. Holly, that Joaquin, that card's really cool. but it's kind of awkward for. It's an awkward
Oh,
splash.
that does look very awkward.
Yeah. We should take Savage Smash and
Yes.
but before you click passing top the Joaquin here essentially puts the person on your left into red white because you pass an okay red card, you got pass an okay white card, and then a scorching
Mhm.
shot and a Tali Joaquin. There's a very good chance that red ends up as your splash color because you're not going to get a ton of red cards in the other direction.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted to work on today. That was for everyone else's benefit.
Right. Right.
Ooh. I
So
think
there's a snakeskin veil.
I do love Snakeskin Veil, but if we
There's a
take that
griff,
Congregation Griff, it's great for fighting, and it lets us still treat red like a splash color. Like,
and this is the steal a creature for a turn.
I like
Okay.
that card. I think it's good. But I think taking the Griff and splashing red is what we want to be doing here, because we want to
Okay.
be a kind of grindy deck anyway. We could take the Snakeskin Veil and try to splash black instead, or be green black instead, because that makes us more, makes us better in a long game. I think the Griff is very good.
I mean, the fact that Grift came this late is
Yeah.
probably a sign that if we're already in green, the Griff is good.
Ooh. Well, I know I just said we're very likely to not be main red, but I think the sharpshooter is very strong. That card's good.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
white
that
cards
is
are both
very good.
okay. Those are both solid.
Right.
But I'll splash sharpshooter. I think the card's good. I like our
Yeah,
removal
sharpshooter
so
looks good.
far. Hmm. But
Derailment, Rampage.
I think this is where we got to commit to colors. So steer clear is. I don't like Rustler Rampage. It's between steer clear and derailment. I think
Okay.
I think the derailment is better, and we'll just we have to be
Yes.
aware that we're gonna fight for red a little.
Okay. Yeah, I think the derailment's better as well.
Yeah. Like steer clear is fantastic if you are actual mounts. But you need
What's your opinion on Tumbleweed
I
Rising?
will play the first copy and I'll play more copies if my fours are good. But for that card to be
Okay.
good, you pretty much always have to take turn 3 off. Did not expect us to table the Rictus Robber. Um,
No,
but I think we're gonna take Form a Posse. I like
that
splashing
makes
that card a
sense.
lot.
And we're already hoping to splash white because of the Griff.
Yep, and we are a late game deck because we're winning with Contagion Engine and Primal Might most of the time. Well, I think we're just gonna take Caught in the Crossfire. We may end up running it, but we don't. If we end up running
Ah,
that card, it's because we didn't get enough 2 drops. So we're hoping to get 2 drops.
right. Keykeeper or Supplier?
Let's
Probably the
take let's
Keykeeper.
take the Keykeeper. I don't hate deserts, but that's not a useful one for us right now.
No, no.
Commando,
I
that's a gift.
Commando's fine.
I really like Commando and decks with lots of fight effects, which right now we only have 2, but that could very easily change. The person on our left also may not have accepted the signal that I thought, uh,
They're also
because
really
they're taking their
backed up
time.
on
I get
stuff.
it.
Yeah, which is fine.
I think you passed the
Well,
splasher.
you think I passed the splasher?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you're not gonna play a card, it's better to give your opponent a card that they might play, as long as it's not in your colors.
Okay.
Like right now, there's 0 chance you play a spring splasher.
Yes.
Hmm.
Thunder Lasso.
I do love the lasso. I think it's that Burrow Fiend,
Burrow Fiend.
the
What
green
is
card
that?
on the left.
Oh.
We're missing two mana creatures, and that is one of the
Yep.
best ones in the set, including
Okay.
rares.
I understand that.
Double
Are there
land pack.
there's 5 uncommons in this pack.
Mm, and 2 lands.
Interesting. How are we doing on creatures right now? 5 creatures?
Can you click the little above where it says deck?
This?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I just like the having the cards bigger.
Hmm. I get that.
Like Forma Posse goes up here somewhere.
Yep.
Primal Might goes up here somewhere.
That might so good.
Explosive Derailment's at least 3.
Yep. Primal Might's so good because you sometimes you do just need a 1 mana fight spell.
That's true.
Love that card. It's one of my highest picks in the set. Like I'll splash it in a blue black deck.
On the crossfire, we don't know if we're running.
No, like it's a good fail case to have. If things are going wrong, then you want caught in the crossfire, which is great design. Ooh, here's a tough pick. I don't think Thunder Salvo is strong enough removal to be worth it. Malcolm is almost worth splashing,
Right.
but
Right.
I think it's between Ride Down, Take Up the Shield, Hollow Mirage. Hmm.
Oh, that card.
Yeah, I know it's like, but I think that's too greedy. That's what I want to do.
I think that's too greedy.
Let's just take the Beaver. Cut
I
green
like the
going right.
beaver. Yeah, I like the beaver here.
Like we do want, like I know earlier I said that the 4 and 5 mana slots are replaceable. The Beaver is one of the reasons why. Um, but like it's still a good card. We just want 4 and 5 mana threats.
Mm-hmm. No, the beaver's really good.
We just want bodies with which to hit them.
A cool and a Tywakeen. They passed Tywakeen to us.
Hmm.
We have Jolene.
Jolene's really good. So is the. So we could take the Prairie Dog, and then we'd be adjusting red over to our splash color. But I think I'd rather take Jolene. Jolene's very good.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. She's so cool. I like her flavor text.
She's punching.
She,
The easy way or the fun way.
she punches so she punched the guy out of his boots.
And has a Snorse.
Yes, she has a Snorse. This is a great pack. We would love to see Deadeye Duelist or Mirage Mesa come around. And we may because of how good the other twos are in that set. The card's okay. It's like
that's
work.
weird.
It's a lot of work. But we're not going to splash it. So normally I would say the Sharpshooter, but right now we have a lot of 3 and 4 mana plays. So I think we actually just want Bristlepack Sentry.
Down here. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love the Sharpshooter, but we have lots of cheap burn. We have 3 drops, we have 4 drops, and we have reach creatures. Like everything that creature does for us, we already have.
Right.
But red seems very open. It's good news for us. We are unlikely to play Keykeeper. Ooh. Between Take Up the Shield and Conduit Pylons, and I think we want the Conduit Pylons.
That makes sense.
Take Up the Shield's really good, but we need a little fixing.
So you think Keykeeper's going?
Yes. Because that card's only good when you can play it on turn 2.
Okay.
It's really good when you can play it on turn 2. Like if we get a bunch of deserts, we may. Oh, thanks, Trace. If we get a bunch of deserts, we may not cut it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like just so with Caught in the Crossfire, you don't care about. Wow, how did black end up so open?
Wow.
I think we still want the Free Strider, but like, what a pack! I mean, the Pulverizer is pretty good for us.
Yeah, I was just reading it again.
Yeah, I think we still would rather have the Free Strider.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, we're sad about it. So with Caught in the Crossfire, it's good for us if it doesn't kill any of our creatures. That's what it comes down to.
That's true.
Braided Bluffs, awesome.
Oh, Braided Bluffs, nice.
White seems a little open. Just we're taking note of that because there is a chance that red still becomes our splash color. Currently, we don't have any red cards that are difficult to splash, but we do have 3 mana red cards. Means that if we have the mana for it, we can move red over to our splash color, and a Braided Bluffs is one of those cards that allows it. That Mythic is so funny and bad.
Oh, that's awful.
So you're supposed to play it and then give it to your opponent with a Shifting Griff.
Right.
So that's the dream. I think we want Trained Errangs here. The white card.
That makes sense.
Yeah. because we're seeing white creatures, like a lot of them. Thunder Lasso, cool.
Thunder Lasso wield. It's also a Mind Raider.
Yeah, but that card, Mind Raider is only good if you have specifically 2-mana Outlaws. We don't have those.
Oh, okay.
If you have 2-mana Outlaws, it's very good.
Ride
Ooh,
down. Ride
I
down
I
is
I
red.
I do think it's Ride Down. I like Bovine
Okay.
Intervention if we have enough 3/3s, which we're close. But like Ride Down is just good. We're attacking.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Uh
We're gonna take the Duelist.
okay.
Just in
Duelist is good.
case. Yeah, so right now we're gonna be cutting either the Duelist or the Keykeeper and the Earrings. It really depends on what else we get. We'll
Well,
take
we
the
get Demonic
Ruckus. I
Ruckus.
love Demonic. None. Give your opponent a last pick something. Doesn't really matter. You can take whichever card you might actually use.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, Hindering Light is playable outside of this format. Whoa,
Where
there's
did
a
that Hindering
gift.
Light go? There it is.
Okay, this is actually
Oh, hi.
difficult. Those are both
Oh, jeez.
ridiculous cards, but we're much better at casting Railway Brawler. Wow,
Yep.
what a pick.
There's also Betrayal at the Vault
This
in
is a
here.
really good pack. Betrayal of the Vault, Throw from the Saddle, Getaway Glamour, even Quilled Charger.
Yeah. So we're probably gonna get something back as well.
Yes. So if we go Outlaws Merriment, Getaway Glamour, This Town Ain't Big Enough, Betrayal of the Vault, Mobile Homestead, Land, Throw from the Saddle, we'll likely get Quilled Charger back
Okay.
or Betrayal. It really depends on how much removal people think they have already.
Mm-hmm.
Decimate's a trap, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, because you need all targets.
So we've
It's
got
another Griff.
Explosive Derailment, Savage Smash, Primal Might. I like the Gila Courser, but we might just need the Explosive Derailment.
Sure.
If we go green white with a red splash, let's take the Griff. Take the Congregation Griff.
Take the Griff. Okay, I
Yeah,
could take
let's
that.
make red our splash color.
Sure.
What is that? I've never.
Carnation Vista.
Oh, it's an alt art. Okay, cool. That card's really good for us. It's good fixing.
Oh, right, because
Oh,
it just you choose a color, right?
yes, but we might need that Throw from the Saddle more.
Okay. There's
Uh,
also
I got counter
yeah,
actual removal in green and white. We've got Primal Might, Savage Smash is a splash, Tornado, Derailment. Yeah, we do need Throw from the Saddle.
okay. Is Throw from the Saddle better than Betrayal at the Vault
Uh,
here?
it's close. Like we want Throw from the Saddle because we
Because it's
have good
cheaper.
thing. Yes, we have good late game plays, but
Okay.
if Throw from the Saddle weren't here, we might still take Betrayal. Ooh, Buried in the Garden. That's
Oh,
beautiful.
Buried in the Garden. Nice.
Owl Alchemist is tempting, but like Buried in the Garden is just what we were looking for. Does a splash of red so well. All right, so we're gonna cut Caught in the Crossfire.
Okay.
All right, so our removal: Primal Might, Contagion Engine, Buried in the Garden, Savage Smash, Tornado, Explosive Derailment. That's a solid 6 removal spells. So
Yeah.
we're gonna take Spinewood Paladin over the Tether.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
close.
didn't even see the Paladin for some reason.
Yeah, it's just tucked away there. It is
Yeah.
close there. Like if we that comes down to need. If we needed the removal spell more, we take that instead.
We have a Beaver and a Steer Clear.
I think we want that Beaver. Steer Clear is good for us, but we just want one more kind of big creature.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Saldar
Found it.
counts. We might not end up playing it. Let's see what else is in the pack. No, there's nothing else we're likely to play.
Nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a solid Naya deck. Ooh, Sentry. We'll take that Bristlepack Sentry. We're really good at enabling the Bristlepack Sentry.
Yeah.
What?
Paula's Merriment came
I
around.
cannot believe that card came back around. Wow. Getaway
So
Glamour
back.
2 also in this pack?
Yeah.
So definitely red's our splash color now because that one's
Okay.
just much easier to splash.
But we want the Merriment, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
This is a great deck. All right, we're going to cut Deadeye Duelist and Demonic Ruckus.
Okay.
And we might cut Explosive Derailment and Bride down. Take them out for now, and we'll decide again in a minute. I do think we're definitely splashing the Outlaws Merriment and Jolene and the Sure Shot. So Sharpshooter and Form of Posse are the ones we may not end up splashing. I didn't expect
Okay.
us to actually get enough card quality to consider cutting those,
Yeah.
but good
Uh,
news. Now we can steer clear. With steer clear, we can cut Ride Down.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where's Ride Down hiding?
I think we already took it out because
Oh, yeah, we did.
I was hoping we would. I preemptively had you cut it because I thought we'd get one.
I
It doesn't
guess
matter. We're not going to play
townsfolk.
any of these. I like the
Okay.
townsfolk, but it doesn't. We don't have enough 2-drops that are likely to trade off. Ooh, that's a late tycoon. I think we want that.
Okay, sure.
We may
What's
cut a
he do?
beaver for it.
Oh, he's
Lullaby, cool.
lullaby.
We got good removal. I don't know how this ended up being so open,
I don't know.
but
What
cool.
was our
We.
first pick? Oh, first pick was Contagion Engine.
I think that's a good idea. We can cut vengeful townsfolk.
We
Okay.
get a last pick steer clear.
Well, in that case, we kind of need to prioritize our mounts if we're
Yep.
gonna play the steer clears. The deck's sweet though.
So how many mounts do we actually have? 7.
Yeah, and you only need a few to make steer clear good because so we've got 2 griffs, the Arinx, the Burrow Fiend, 2 beavers. What am I missing? Bounding Felidar. Okay, cool.
Arden Felidar, yeah.
Yeah, I think that means we're cutting the Spinewoods Paladin. Card's
Okay,
good. It's just our worst 4 and or 5 because we actually can use the beavers well.
that's
Um,
true.
yeah. We're gonna cut Vengeful Townsfolk
Oops, yep, that
and
never made it.
Longhorn Sharpshooter.
We have enough removal.
Yeah, it's more that we want to minimize our red a bit.
Okay.
And like,
Or Posse can play late.
yep. And Outlaws Merriment wins the game if it resolves. Card's so silly. All right, what's our
And
removal? Steer clear, throw from the saddle. Savage Smash, I do.
Ariad's Lullaby.
Ariad's Lullaby. Steer clear 2, throw from the saddle. Ariad's Lullaby. Savage Smash is 5. Buried in the Garden is 6. Primal Might is 7. Contagion Engine is more of a win con.
Yeah,
That's solid. And then Tornado is 8. I think we're cutting Jolene and a Free Strider command.
really.
Yeah, I mean, I like her, but we are not good at reliably playing her on turn 3.
That's fair.
And then 1 steer clear.
Here, I like doing this and splitting creatures
Yeah,
from
that works.
non-creatures.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 creatures plus Form of Posse. I like that. Plus Outlaws Merriment.
Plus Outlaws Merriment.
All right, so then our removal looks really good.
Mm-hmm. And Thunder Lasso too.
Yeah, so Thunder Lasso I love with the Bristle Pack Sentry. Just enables that attack right
Oh,
away.
that's true.
Yeah, I don't
Because
know
it
that
comes
we
in.
might not need it. It's good though.
It's really I want to keep it in. It's really good.
Yeah, I think we caught one of the steer clears. We just need
Like,
one fewer removal spell. 1, 2, 3. I guess we could keep steer clear and cut his Savage Smash, but I like Savage Smash.
um,
But I think one of those 2 cards needs to be cut. 3, 4, 5. I like what we have now. 3, 4,
yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8 removal spells. Good stuff.
So is that like how many removal spells you want to be running?
Depends on the deck. So I know this looks very strong. We don't really have bombs. We have consistent good attackers that develop value. So we need to make sure that our opponent can't kill us with just like a Jasper Flint. We have to make sure we kill Jasper Flint. So while we're playing this, you get to not care about a lot of their creatures. If their creature isn't a threat, you leave it be. And then
Okay.
you got to win the game. You only kill creatures that are a problem. Which is not all the creatures. I think we need to cut one of our 4s.
Is it the Tycoon or the?
I think it's the Tycoon. It would normally be a beaver, but we have so many good mount interactions. I like the Tycoon so much. All right. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 creatures plus Form of Posse and Merriment. I like that. Might be.
So
We have one more cut.
I'm thinking Tornado.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm sad about it though, 'cause I love Thornado. But I think you're right. We cut the Tornado.
Okay.
This looks
And
very strong.
how's our mana looking?
You have 3 red sources for 4 red cards. 4 red sources for 4 red cards. I like that.
Okay.
If it becomes an issue, swap Savage Smash for Steer Clear. But you just need to pay attention to what you're killing. Like you don't care about a lot of your opponent's creatures, and you get to decide when you care. So, like if your opponent has a 1 mana 1/1 Death Touch, you don't have to spend removal on that if you have a Congregation Griffin in play. But
Right.
if you don't, then yeah, you might have to kill that. So yeah, this is gonna be like you want to deploy your if you're torn between deploying your threats and playing your removal, just ask yourself like if your opponent like if it's Jasper Flint and your opponent's gonna place 4 cards if you don't kill it, then spend the removal. But otherwise, you almost always want to deploy the threat first.
Okay.
That's sweet. I hope it goes well for you.
Okay. Do you want to stick around for a game,
Yeah,
maybe?
I'll stay for a game. Go ahead and fire one. Tron Bond shirt. Go until 10 tonight.
Well,
I think we keep this. Like,
yeah.
you just want to
Felidar
cat.
is really slow, but I can turn 4 Marymount.
Yeah, like you're on the play, you have a turn 2 play and a turn 4 play and a turn 6 play. So anything you draw that bridges that gap is good. I like this hand a lot because we don't really have dead draws.
Right.
We just need to make sure that the next 3 lands you play are the next 3 lands in your hand. There we go. That's a good 3 drop. But we're probably not going to play it, but it's good to know about.
Yeah.
I like your sleeves.
Oh, thank you. That
I
was from some event recently.
think it was the April Fool's.
Maybe.
Just mountain. We could attack. We don't need to. We just pass.
Attacking just bounces.
Yeah, it would just be to bluff, but like the bluff here gives them a life. It's a
Yeah.
negative attack. Ooh, I love Fortune. What a
Ooh.
cool card. That's something we are likely going to Savage Smash, but we want to play the Merriment first.
Okay.
This is the perfect example. I'm talking to the stream. So you're definitely playing the Merriment. Um, like Fortune here does win the game eventually. So it's about figuring out how long we have before Fortune wins the game, and we have quite a few turns. Um, they need to put something down that is good to blink and then do that multiple times, so we have time to kill it. And as long as you have any amount of time, you want to play out your bomb, which is in this case Outlaw's Merriment.
Okay.
I love Fortune though. What a cool card. Ooh. Very scary.
Yep.
Yeah, we're taking 5 here, but it's okay. We get to be merry.
They're bouncing the posse boss.
Yep. They get 2 extra bodies here. But now we get to kill Fortune, so they don't get to blink anymore at least. The Outlaw's Merriment will... Now our job is to live. Because slowly the Outlaw's Merriment will get us there. I think we want to fight... That's the lifelinker, right?
Yeah, this is the lifelinker.
I think we use that to fight Fortune. Now the question
So
is,
do
do
we
we
swing
attack
with
with
it?
our 4/1? I mean, it does... So we attack with our 4/1, it just trades with an Outlaw, but it gains us 4 life. That
I
feels
like.
good.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna get a hairbrush. I'll be...
Okay.
Wait, I already got my hairbrush. Things through. It's starting to dry, so I got...
And next turn we get the Felidar, which just basically stops all their attacks.
Yeah, it's really good with the Merriment. Like, we're not out of the woods. Like, they have 2 rares to our 1, but that's okay. We're doing good. Fortune Hellspire Posibos is so scary. Like, they're gonna kill the Burrow Fiend. Wow, another blink on the Posse Boss.
Wow.
It's okay. We're not looking to win this game uh quickly. And we can still draw Contagion Engine. Awesome.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Well, I think
Ooh.
it's just Felidar.
Well, so it was gonna be Felidar, but with the Bristlepack Sentry, we get to plot the Commando.
You like that better then?
Well, so we have to try and guess what they have here. So if they have another removal spell, then we'd rather put down the Sentry and the Felidar. And if they have more threats to deploy, or in the Commando, if they have more threats to deploy, we'd rather put down the Felidar. I think we do Bristlepack Sentry plot
Okay.
because a strong removal spell, something like Lasso by the Law, they would have played that on the Merriment already.
And no attacks.
Like, this is a little risky. We gain some life here. We may end up trading the Bristlepack Sentry off. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, it could be a lot worse.
Like, how bad is it exactly?
Well, depends on how good they are using these mercenaries. If they put everything into the medic, it's not a huge deal. We may get to double block the Posse Boss here. Alright, they were not good at this. So we can either double block the Posse Boss, and we give up both of our creatures, and I think that's okay. That seems fine. Not a lot of 1-mana spells here. I'm trying to think of what the 1-mana spells they could have are. I really can't think of anything.
I'm sorry, I was being talked to outside of.
No, you're okay. I'm trying to think of.
Does this?
So it's either that or we block 1 mercenary. I think this is how we block.
I think so.
I can't think of any 1-mana spells, and I'm worried I'm forgetting something. Hi, puppy. Yes, you can have. Alright, there's a creature. We can play Commando and Felidar now. And if they don't kill Felidar right now, and then we just pass. If they don't kill
Any
Felidar
reason to play this? Is there any reason to play this forest or
no,
not?
I think we hold the forest.
Okay.
If we probably are going to have to trade off a creature here. Their deck's good. They got like one of the best red and green and white rares. Okay, though, our merriment will get. We're too merry. They can't handle our party right now. This medic's done so much work for them.
Yeah.
Really
At
funny.
32.
It's okay. We win this long. The longer this game goes, the more likely we are to win. Any kind of grooming, buddy. Anytime I brush my hair or anything.
One
Let's just take
damage
out a
to any
1/1.
target.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congregation Griff.
Nice.
We can start winning in the air.
Trying to decide if we want to attack with the Felidar just to gain 4 life.
I think it dies if we do that, though.
Yeah, it definitely dies if we do that. Trying to decide if that's worth it, but it's not. We're just gonna pass. Our opponent made their 8 creatures. Now it's our turn. We just have to wait 8 turns until we have enough creatures. Merriman does everything blinking a Posse Boss 3 times does. Just slowly.
Yes.
They did not mean to go to combat. Ooh.
Oh,
Don't think. That. Yeah, we do play that. I don't think it. I think we just saddle the Griff with a 3/1 and attack with it. If we draw any instant speed spell, then we get to attack with the Felidar.
Okay. The Felidar
Conversely,
is saddled too. Okay.
not that we're doing that now. Um, if you're on the other side of this table and your opponent suddenly attacks with the Felidar, assume they drew an instant speed spell, which
Yeah.
third level, if we are the Felidar players, then we can pretend that we just drew an instant speed spell. I don't think that this is that level of game. I just like pointing it out when it happens. I think we offer the commando trade here. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna give him 7 life. That's fine. Our Griff is gonna grind this
And
game
a
out.
card draw,
Yeah.
but like, they stop gaining life.
Yes. They've only gained 20 something life this game.
Right, we get to surveil.
What does that do? It kills the stagecoach. I think that's worth it. We
Or the
also are
tumble
interested in
wag.
killing the tumblewag. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep it.
Okay.
And then we can saddle up, get in there. I really like Congregation Griff. Congregation Griff is very important for having a way to win the game, but it is a good way to win the game that also gets you stable.
Yeah.
Does Bounding Feldar put a counter on every one of your creatures?
Except itself.
Okay. Oh. He might take the sentry. If they don't put it out, if they don't leave back enough toughness to kill the Felidar, I think we take the sentry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We take 10 or do we chump?
Well, we should chump with the rogue. They can always double strike it.
That's true.
Now we get to Buried in the Garden, the Tumblewag, or if they play a big creature, and actually attack with the Felidar.
Does it matter what land I put this on?
Not really. Just not your opponent's land, I guess.
Yes.
You are allowed to put it on your opponent's land.
I suppose so. We're taking out the tumblewag?
Yep. Because that, and then we saddle our Felidar. I think we saddle both.
Oh.
Saddle the Felidar too.
Okay, with the cleric, I guess.
No, we're gonna saddle it with a warrior because we'd rather put the
Okay.
counter. All right, and then we get to attack with the Griff and the Felidar. We leave back 3 blockers, one of which has lifelink and a counter. Like
We also just gained 6.
Yes. We probably will not get another chance to attack with the Felidar this game. Well, kill the Wolverine and the Gardener. Looks like they've got a pump spell. That's fine. Or maybe just a burn spell. Felidar did its job.
Oh.
That's okay. Annoying, but it's okay. The life totals are pretty close, but we are generating creatures every turn.
Yes.
All right, they were only making that attack because of Take Up the Shield.
Should I just swing in the air still?
Yep, we're just going to keep attacking with the Griff until
Oops.
it wins the game. Or we stop drawing lands, whichever happens first. Hey, we just passed him. We have more life now.
Oh, yeah.
We are
That means
now
we're
winning. We have like really good X spells too. Like
Yeah, that's why I'm. Okay, throw from the saddle.
I think we just hold that. Like we are winning. We don't need to play this. We don't lose this game unless they play a creature that makes us lose this game. Like the onus is on them to make the next move.
That's true.
We have the Merriman and the Griff.
Right, and they don't really have anything in play that's scary.
That's kind of scary.
That's kind of scary.
But only kinda. Like it doubles. Like it just means that it takes us longer to kill them.
They can make this medic as big as they want. It still just trades.
Right. Just
with
straight up.
my 3/2.
Yeah. They get a card. That's fine. They got a card for 1/9 of our Outlaws Merriment. I love Outlaws Merriment. If you can't tell, it's one of my favorite cards in this deck.
What's it from initially? I kind of
Eldraine.
remember it.
Original
Oh,
Eldraine. Oh, nice. Play that pre-combat.
oh yeah, because then the other one gets bigger.
Yep. I like this kind of game. Oh no, did they draw a removal spell?
They drew something. Mystical
Aw,
Tether.
that's okay. We have a spare.
Yeah, a slightly smaller one,
It
so it'll take
is.
longer.
Yeah. But like we're just looking for one of our bombs. Our contagion engine, a primal might. Not that specifically. Specifically not that card. We do want to play the land. Like in a lot of decks we don't, but we have so many X spells.
Right. Do we want to? I don't know. They could have anything.
So like we can't Alpha Strike here because so many of our creatures just trade off.
Yeah.
And we don't
I was
care.
just wondering if we fight the Eartha Joe, but
Nah.
okay.
Like currently Eartha Joe represents so if because all of her things double. She doubles all the mercenaries specifically. She's got 4 mercenaries. They have a Merriman too. That's cheating.
Oh, that is cheating.
How dare they?
I'm killing their mercenaries at least. Bristlepack.
I don't even think we play
Doesn't
the Bristle Pack.
it doesn't do much for us here.
Yeah, we just hold it in our hand because like they Sweeper is how they win this, but like we are pulling way ahead. This Griff is doing its job. Hey, Homebrew, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. We're having some fun. This is just a coaching session, and we're having a lot of fun. Like, our opponent was at more than 40, and now we're at more than 40. Oof.
Oh no!
Oof.
Oh no! My Outlaw's marrying that. How dare they run enchantment removal?
Wow, that's not fair. We've drawn 4 lands, and then they drew Outlaws Merriment Requisition Raid. Cheating. Cheaters.
I know, right?
Okay, we're gonna draw a Contagion Engine. Wow, that's so annoying. It stopped Contagion Engine.
It does.
It's okay. Our creatures can outsize theirs with Contagion
Well,
Engine.
except wait, proliferate. How does proliferate? I don't remember how proliferate works. Do we block the
Dark
Wolverines?
Rogues have first strike.
No, they're
Okay.
1 damage.
Then yes, we swap off 2 of our 4/1s for 2 Wolverines.
Oh, I can't see. Yeah.
Yeah, this is now a race. How many cards are left?
They have 13. I have 18.
So we need a Primal Might or a Contagion Engine.
Contagion Engine would be great. If I
Hmm.
proliferate, does it give them a +1? No, because the
No,
minus ones
they cancel out. So
they cancel.
yeah.
Right. Damn it.
Damn it. We need to draw a non-land card. 7, 10, 11.
Do we play
Yes, we
Sentry?
do play the Sentry now. We're just interested in trading bodies off. It's gonna be a while before Outlaws Merriment actually enables an attack. Alright. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 lands deep. Cards in the library.
17.
So we only have 3 lands left. Actually, did we scry? We only have 3 lands left in our next 17 cards. And then everything else presumably is gas. We have 14 good draws.
Right.
Once we draw all the lands, then we'll only get gas. They've
This
only
is true.
drawn 10 lands this game. Our opponent is very determined to make this attack every turn.
Yep. The 5/4 is attacking. Do we trade?
I think we block the 5/4 with a 3/3 and a 1/2. That way, if we
Okay.
draw Contagion Engine, Proliferate becomes a real win condition. Oh my god. I think we get in with the Griff again, and if they hit us, we're going to take it this time. I'm so sorry. This is one of the reasons I don't know. I stopped doing so many coaching games. It feels like
Right.
whenever I watch my opponent, whoever I'm
No,
watching,
this is how every game has begun for me. This format.
it's okay then. We got to break the curse.
Yeah. Like this isn't you cursing me. This is just me being cursed.
All right, we're probably taking this hit. We'll take this 6.
Yeah. Take this 6 and hope for Contagion Engine.
Yeah, or Primal Might, or any non-land card. We only have 1 land left in the deck.
Yeah.
So we're
Right.
gonna get in with
Or
the Griff.
9.
We have good draws. Yeah.
No, there's 4 lands left in the deck, aren't there?
4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I counted wrong by 2. Um, so there's 2 lands left in the deck. Oh, we didn't scry this game. That wasn't this game.
Uh, we surveilled but kept it on top.
Okay,
It was the buried in the garden.
that's right. We're done.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, we have drawn 11 consecutive lands, Thane. We had an Outlaws Merriment, and then they had an Outlaws Merriment. But they blinked a Hellspur Posse Boss 4 times, and then used Eartha Joe to make a Lifelinker huge. And we just traded off with it with our Outlaws Merriment. So they went from 19 to 40, and we went down to 12, and then we went up to 44. All right, I think that's the last hit we take because now we draw good
Clear,
cards.
clear.
That's
We
relevant.
control and mount.
Yes. I think we still. I think we still saddle up our Griff and attack.
Okay.
Wow, it feels good to draw an non-land card. Let's see what they attack with here. How many cards are in their library?
8.
All right. A hell of a game.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to kill that Eartha Joe. Maybe we should have done that last turn. We can put the Sure Shot in front of the Sentry and steer clear. Then the 1/2 in front of the 5/1.
We're losing the sure shot.
We may just want to take this also. Hang on. 7, 12, 18. I think we take 18 here.
Okay.
Because we need to draw something good. We can like put a 1/2 in front of a 5/1.
Well, it's too late.
Yeah,
I passed.
no, this is okay. This is okay.
Lullaby. I can kill the 7/8.
Let's kill the 7/8 first. What have they got here?
Clear shot.
That's okay. We can throw from the saddle, sure shot to the Eartha Joe. That makes our blocks a lot better. Alright, and we just have to remember we're down a mount.
And no swings.
No swings. We're down to our starting life. We finally drew. We drew. Not only did we draw a non-land card thing, we drew 2 in a row.
Yeah.
It feels unfair that they got to play Outlaw's Merriment of their own and kill our Outlaw's Merriment on the same turn.
Mm-hmm.
Basically cheating. I think we
Steer clear of that.
block with our 1/2. Just be sad about it. Like right now, we want to hold steer clear, try and get a 2-for-1 out of it.
Mm-hmm. Keykeeper.
Could be worse.
It's a
Let's play
unit.
it. Like Contagion Engine does still win us this game. We just have to try and keep our creatures that have counters on them alive. But yeah,
Oh, that's true.
but like we're in a precarious position.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be Contagion Engine. Any of our bombs. Our opponent's drawn their bombs. It's our turn.
Right, because like X cost fight on the trample is well, they're at 45 life, so I guess it's not enough.
Yeah, but even just taking out.
What do I do here?
I think we steer clear here.
That's what I was thinking.
Like now that we have the Keykeeper, we can tap whatever they pump 3 times. They have to pump something 3 times.
Oh, geez, what are they tapping out for?
What do they pay 11 mana for?
13.
I mean, they can.
Form a posse for 11.
We still need Contagion Engine right now? Damn. I mean, our form of posse would have been great with our 30 mana. Oof. We just pass and see if there's. So, in order for us to survive this, they have to pump things incorrectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have form of posse too, Thane.
They're just swinging team.
Yep. All right. Math. 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25 coming in. And we can stop 2, 4, 6, 9 of it. Yeah, they've got 16 on us at the end. Damn.
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. If we hadn't drawn every land in the deck, I do think we win this game. Because we have Forma Posse, we have Primal Might, we have Contagion Engine, we have all of our rares and late game cards left. And if they hadn't drawn specifically Irascible Wolverine plotted into Outlaw's Merriment, destroy Outlaw's Merriment, then we also would have won. But yeah, we had 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We did have 2 lands left. That was a good game, though. You did well.
Thank you.
The good thing, like, we were... Contagion Engine there let us mill them out, and Forma Posse there let us win. Alright, that's... Thanks for the redeem. Keep me in the loop. I want to know how it goes. I hope it goes well. I'm sorry we lost, but it was a good game. Alright, Cocoon, are you ready to draft? You ready for coaching? I'll see you later, Comet. Yeah, thank you. I do want to know how that goes, and I'll help you out. I'll give you another free one too next time.
Okay, cool.
All right. You want to go ahead and get in here, Al? If you have any issues getting into the channel, let me know. Use an invite just in case. They are common. I don't know what this is. Oh, go for it. Get a good call. Hey, it's another whale. Hey, stream can hear you. If you want that to change, it's not a problem. Just let me know. Yeah, and
sorry if there's any delay.
No problem, and it's all good. If you want to go ahead and stream when you can, we'll go ahead and get through all the picks. I don't have anything specific I want to work on with you, but it seems like you haven't drafted this set a whole ton, so it's all good. We'll find out what we want to work on now. Yeah, but I will go through the picks with you. So I don't know a lot about your drafting style. Do you have something specific that you like to work on? Hmm. Well, green is very good in this set, so that's not a bad spot to be in at all. Yeah, go ahead and fire up. Let's do this. It'll be fun.
I've been looking forward to this for a while. So yeah.
I like doing the coaching. I usually do the draft and then a game.
So yeah, last set, I got some. I did actually okay last set, but it's been a while. So
Ooh, so there are two of my favorite green cards in this pack. Which are specifically Smuggler's Surprise and Rise of the Varmints, both great cards to build around. The difference between Rise of the Varmints and Smuggler's Surprise is that Smuggler's Surprise is always going to be good in any green deck. Um, Whereas Rise of the Varmints, you have to force self mill. But I do think we should take Smuggler's Surprise here. And then don't lock in just yet. Don't look at the rest of this pack. We have Blooming Marsh, Festering Gulch, both fantastic green-black lands. I'll actually take Festering Gulch over Blooming Marsh in this set.
I guess the crime's that important. So
Well, it's the crimes and the desert is specifically important to green-black. But we will get a green-black card back from this pack. Like the Bloodseeker's only good in green-black, or blue-black. But yeah, go ahead and lock that in. Like, this is a much weaker pack for us. The Archmage's Newt is very good, especially with cards like Smuggler's Surprise. But we can also stay committed to green by taking this Ankle Biter, which is like solid and has the advantage of cutting green out of this pack. So no one on our left is going to decide not to be in green now.
that sounds great for me.
Yeah, let's grab it. It's always tough because the Newt's so much fun. Aloe Alchemist is Premier. It's one of the best green cards. What else have we got? Fake Your Own Death, Raven. It's a cool pack. So we're just noting what else is here. So Terminal Agony, Raven of Fell Omens, Fake Your Own Death. Nothing amazing, but cards that we may be interested in playing if they come around again. But I do think this is an easy Alchemist card.
Yeah, I just think this is crazy.
It's so efficient. Plus, it's better the more like being able to pump the Ankle Biter on turn 2. So much better. Just don't be afraid to play the Alchemist as a 2-drop. The Smoking Surprise is so cool. I love that card. Like, your fail case on that is 3 mana, draw 2. Assuming your deck has high enough creature density, which... Ooh, this is a little tougher. It's between Aloe Alchemist and Buried in the Garden. I don't hate Rakdos joins up, but Buried in the Garden is just very good because this is a set where you're both interested in exiling stuff, and interested in fixing your mana. But let's just take the Alchemist. Love that card.
It just seems so
It's
good.
really good.
It's
It is that
so
good.
often a 2-1.
Oh, here's our first really strong signal in Decisive Deny. I think that card's very good.
Oh yeah.
So green blue in this set, the problem with it is that it's low removal. And that's not a real problem. But like that's why cards like Decisive Denial end up being so strong for green. If Decisive Denial weren't in this pack, we'd probably take Snakeskin Veil or Mirage Mesa. The best thing about being base green in this set is that you're so good at splashing. Like if you see something strong, ooh, no green cards, but that's okay. Visage Bandit is good. So is the Counterspell. The Phantom Interference.
So can you ever play? Yeah, you can play this just for a 4 mana 2/2
You
flyer as well.
can't. So it has to be Yeah, it has to be either 4 or 2. Um,
Yeah.
we can also take the plot. Let's take the Visage Bandit because we have 2 Owl Alchemists. Normally, I'm not big a fan of that card, but like we already have the 2s we need. That card gets better the better things we have to clone. But I anticipate us having some good things to clone. Wow, this pack is bad. We're gonna take failed fording, but we're not happy. Like, there's nothing in this pack we actively want. The only good card left in this pack is Demonic Ruckus. So we could take that and start to be red. Just in case we end up red, we'd only do that at this point if we got past something very strong in red, or opened a red rare. But I like hedging like that. But if you want to commit to blue green, we'll take the failed fording.
I'm fine with hedging. I would
Okay.
never play failed forging.
So-
I undervalue things which just return things to the hand.
Yeah.
Generally.
So I don't hate failed fording just because it ends up being a yeah, we're not gonna play the humiliate. There's a low chance we play the rope master, and there's a low chance we play the gardener. There's a reasonable chance we play reach for the sky. I don't hate that card. It just competes with other good green cards. But taking reach for the sky cuts
Oh.
green out of this pack, which I'm very interested in. So
Sounds good.
let's see. I think this town ain't big enough is really good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey Beard, we're doing some coaching right now. I'm having a great time. We're Mythic top 250 and have a lot of trophies. I'm loving it. All right, let's just note that red is now available. And snap up one of these red cards. I think it's gonna be the Peddler. That's the one I'm happiest with out of this pack. Wolverine's fine, but generally they're very close in power level, and I'd rather take the 2-drop in that case. We're gonna take Trick Shot. It's not likely we play the Trick Shot, but like you need a critical mass removal. Ooh, let's take the Mage Bane Lizard. Card's good. Card's good for
Looks
card's
like
not good for
red is
everybody.
definitely open.
All right. So we're fighting for green still, and we'll kind of end up heavier red or blue based on what's available. It's too bad none of those good green black cards tabled, which is dangerous. Jolene's really good. I think she's a good reason to be red green. Aven Interrupter is cool, but like it's a solidly blue white card.
Yeah.
And then just highlight that Cactarantula really quick. That card plus Desert Stew 2 to the left. The black card to the left. That one.
Oh yeah.
So that's why these 2 cards are why I like taking the green black desert so high. Like if there's nothing else that I want, I'll take a green black desert by default because both those commons get a lot better if you have a few extra deserts. Not that you should take them here. I'm just pointing that out from earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jolene is awesome, and we're happy to play her. You can get a really good. It looks like we're gonna be a solid red-green Stompy deck. So we will still splash blue if we get the lands for it. Which that's a land for it, and this is a bad pack. Yeah, if you're not Grixis, this
Don't
pack's
want
bad.
fling.
So I actually do want Fling, but I tend to not tell people to take Fling because I love it. And I know I'm biased towards it. I'm definitely biased towards Fling. But I also think we can get a Fling, and you can't fit more than one most of the time. Or Chase is awesome, but not compatible with green. Pack's really good if you're Grixis, otherwise it's very bad.
Yeah, nobody will take fling. That'll cycle definitely.
Fling will probably wheel, like no joke. Bandit. Bandit's a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it weren't Bandit, we'd take Tarnation Vista or Eroded Canyon. And I like Bandit's Hall, but I love Bandit. I think that card's so good. Like, that card is amazing because it's ramp, but it also makes your deserts come in untapped. They are card disadvantage, Beard, but I like hitting people for huge amounts of damage all at once.
I was playing a Turbo Cube last night, and I I got lots of wins thanks to just flinging something huge at the end. So.
Crom! Crom is a card we want to splash, and we're like already so well set up to run Crom. Like what you need for Crom to be good are the uncommon plot payoffs. Like
Yeah, and we've already got the land for it, so.
yeah, we lucked out. Crom's a great card to splash too. Like Crom is a card you're happy to play on turn 3 off a Hard Bristle Bandit. But ooh, this is a little tougher. Slick Sequence, Snakeskin Veil. I love Slick Sequence, but it's tough to splash. I think we're taking Prickly Pear. I do like Snakeskin Veil. Prickly Pear is just very efficient. Beard, sometimes you just gotta shove cards into your deck, see how they work. That's why I've been playing so much Return the Favor and Fling. It's been working for me. I actually have not been able to draft green. Like, I never open green rares or have good green cards passed to me. Which is okay, because I love what I have been doing. Ooh, Legion Extruder is awesome.
You can get, we do make treasures which we can sacrifice.
Yep,
So.
but like, even if you don't, it still deals 2 when it comes in. Like, 2 mana deal 2 is almost good enough. And 2 mana deal 2, turn your Jolene treasure into a golem is great. Grizzly's good, so is Take the Fall, but we're not that blue. But yeah, I think Legion Extruder is definitely the pick here. Crom makes us already want to play the Gold Pan. Clear Shot. Definitely Clear Shot. Make Your Own Luck, also excellent card. But like,
Yeah,
it is easier to... We are very good at generating card advantage. This is a little tougher. So normally I'd say Conduit Pylons. But we do have a Luxurious Locomotive deck. Like, we are a good deck for that card. Varmin's also cool.
Oh, I'm about to run out of time.
That's okay. No, that's good. Varmin's also very good. We're going to take the Wolverine.
Yep.
Ride Down is great if you're red-white, but we're not. We are teamer through and through. Hey, we did table the Fling and the Marchesa.
Hey.
Marchesa's is... I will splash Marchesa, just not in this deck. Not when I'm already in 3 colors. This is tough. I think it's definitely Bandit's Hall. But I love Luxurious Locomotive in this deck. Same. We're going to take the Rope Master and hope we don't have to play it. Normally it would be Stop Cold, but we're going to take this Gold Pan. We're very interested in Gold Pans now.
Since, you can even turn this 3-2 dog into a 3-3.
Ooh, what have we got? I think it's going to be Cactarantula. Love that card. But Trash the Town is very good. But hang on, I want to do a quick count. What do we have? We have Trick Shot, This Town Ain't Big Enough, 2 Gold Pans, Reach for the Sky, Smuggler's Surprise, Fling, Clear Shot. We're pretty good on our non-creature tricks. It's close. Like, Cactarantula versus Trash the Town, very good. Both of them. Like, this is going to be dependent on what you're missing, and right now what we're missing is a big body that generates some card advantage. But oh my god, we're already set up for breaches. What a pack!
Get another Jolene as well.
I mean, Jolene and Cactus Bow Sure Shot are both first pickable too.
Yeah,
we
it's gotta be breaches, right?
We might want to take Jolene anyway and table the breaches. I think we want breaches more, but I think we're more likely to get breaches back than Jolene. Just based on what other people have been passing.
Yeah, people are taking, but they've been leaving red wide open, so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's risky. But I think it's worth the risk here. We're not a Map the Frontier deck. We're kind of a Fling deck, but I think we just want to take Prickly Pear here. So between Prickly Pear and Discerning Peddler, it comes down to what we're missing on our curve. But we're cutting that Sterling Hound. All right, it's either Plan the Heist or Electro Dominance. What is our card advantage? Cactarantula, Crom, Jolene with Extruder, Wolverine, Bandit's Hall. We're going to take that Electro Dominance. It's really close. If you'd rather play with Plan the Heist, go for it. That's just draw 3 cards.
I'm fine with either. Yeah. Yeah.
I like Electro Dominance a lot. All right, how are we doing? We take that Skewer. We don't have to run the Trick Shot. And are we a Raucous? We're not really a Raucous Entertainer deck. I think it's going to be the Skewer. Yes, it is draw 3 cards next turn, Beard, but we are... Wow, that is a gift. That Great Train Heist is one of the best... It is the best combat trick in this set, and it is one of the stronger cards, especially for this deck.
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah.
That card's really good.
Just reading it, it's like, oh yeah, another combat step with
You-
burst
you
strike
read-
and everything. Cool.
It's really funny because you read the first part and you're like, oh, that's good. And then you read the second part and you're like, oh, first strike, that's good. And then you read the third part and it's like, oh, well, it's not my fail cases make 5 treasures. We're taking the Pulverizer. We're probably not running the Pulverizer. So we're going to take the Wolverine here. We could take Seize the Secrets if you want. I like the Wolverine. But the thing is, we're not going to play any of these.
We want the, well,
Like,
but
Wolverine
what
just ends
the
up being our worst
big
3 here.
balance?
Let's take the Deputy. We were a little on fixing. Card's weak, but like sometimes it's the fixing you need, and we have the extruder. All right, we're gonna go. So over on the right, we're gonna cut that Peerless Rope Master.
Yep.
We might want to cut like all the blue cards other than Crom and Decisive Denial. If we get another like good 4-drop, we'll put that. We'll put it back in. So 29. So we have to make 7 cuts. That's... we're going to take and not run the second Pulverizer. Fleeting Reflection is cool. We just don't need it.
Do you need a certain amount of other creatures with power 4 or greater to make Jolene work, or?
So no, because... Well, so yes. But cards like Prickly Pear and Aloe Alchemist count for that. So Jolene's kind of an exception because she self-enables so well. But there are cards that don't. But Prickly Pear
Fling?
counts... We can take a second fling. And the Height's just tabled. We want that.
Yeah.
That card's worth a splash. Because you don't need it early. Yeah, I love playing the Heist. It's also great with Crom. Like, the trick with playing the Heist is you can ignore the Surveil text. We may end up playing that. Not likely. Like, normally that's where the, like... So we want kind of gold pan in that slot. Alright, so... The reason that... This format is brilliantly designed because the red-green deck is build your own 4-power creature. So like Aloe Alchemist makes Hard Bristle Bandit a 4-power creature for 1 turn. Then comes into play, and Prickly Pear makes Aloe Alchemist a 4-power creature after that. Like, you don't actually have that many 4-power creatures, but you're very good at making your own.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I love this format.
We have 4 power creatures at home, so.
We're going to cut one of the Pulverizers. I like it here, but just is your weakest 2. And we're going to cut Reach for the Sky. You play Reach for the Sky if you're short on removal, and we're just not. We have great spree spells.
8 more cuts. Probably 1 fling.
1 fling. I like running the second one. I think we cut Decisive Denial, and we just are sad about it. That card's best on early. Deputy's close. I don't think we need it. We're really only interested in splashing Crom and plan the heist. And that means that Bandit's Hall plus Gold Pan are going to be enough. Demonic Ruckus I love here. Highway Robbery, let's get out of here. Then Magebane Lizard is a maybe. We're going to do a count at the end. If it's going to deal more damage to your opponent than to you, then Magebane Lizard is fantastic.
Hmm.
All right. So Plan the Heist and Smuggler Surprise are both great card advantage cards. So is Legion Extruder. We want Smuggler Surprise and Great Train Heist. We're going to cut one of the Wolverines, if not both. I think we're cutting both. We have enough good plot spells that we can still trigger Crom. So the trick with Crom is that you only actually have to enable the second spell on him. You only have to put work into enabling the second spell once. Because once you get to turn 5 and 6, your curve enables the second spell on its own. As long as you're drawing cards with it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We don't have room for both gold pans. We're going to cut one. We can keep the Legion Extruder because we have Jolene. God, I love Jolene. She's so cool. And so Visage Bandit, the only reason we're not running it is because 50% of our spells that we would want to copy are legendary.
Legendary.
Yep.
Legendary.
If they weren't, so like I love Visage Bandit. I think it's really good if your 4s and 3s aren't legendary. But we don't want to. It's not worth giving up on Jolene. All right, so that's one more cut. We go to 16 lands. We can't. We should cut. I think we are cutting the gold pan. Legion Extruder is good enough with just Jolene. Like, we want more, but...
Makes sense.
Alright,
So
we might
what about
have too many
for
non-creature
lands?
spells for this Magebane Lizard. I like it so much in this deck, though. We could cut the Bandits Hall, also. Like, it doesn't ramp us into anything meaningful. It is really good when you're committing crimes, though.
We're committing some crimes.
Well, so like
Not too
Jolene,
many.
we're committing a lot because Jolene commits a crime every time she sacks a treasure.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And Iron Fist Pulverizers cuts a treasure. So I actually think we want to put the other pulverizer back in. We're gonna keep the Bandits Hall. Just that synergy chain. So we would cut the Magebane.
Still have enough 2-drops.
You don't need a ton of 2-drops in this. You need a few. We've got 2 blue cards, a Lush Oasis, and a Pylon. So we're gonna cut 1 island for 1 forest. That's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and fire it.
Okay.
Nice work.
But yeah, the weakest thing I am at drafting is anything to do with blue, so I always struggle to evaluate them correctly.
So what I would suggest is keep an eye out for one format where blue clicks for you, where it looks like blue might click for you, and then force blue a bit. Like this format is very traditional blue. Counter spells are good, bounce spells are good, flyers are good. Ooh, I think we can keep this because we can pitch whatever we draw to Discerning Peddler to dig for a land. We're probably pitching Fling to Discerning.
Yep, sounds good.
We have all our colors. We can dig for a 3rd land. It is. The draw in blue is really good. Nice.
That'll be good.
This is a great curve. I feel like I just played against Run Berry Run.
Bandit instead? Or
I think we do play the Bandit. And my reasoning is that we should assume they have a removal spell here. We would rather they kill the Bandit than Jolene. Or Crom, if that's who we play.
gotta bolt the bird, so
I do think we play the Crom if they don't kill the Bandit. I just assumed they would. Nice.
okay.
Yeah, we play the Crom because we can twin spell next turn. I want to point out that this is why I like Demonic Ruckus so much in this format, because you can turn one, plot it, and then Crom. My hair's so long, I just got it stuck under my hand when I sat up. Forest, Peddler, Pitch to the Land. We just want to make sure we play 2 spells this turn. After that, your opponent can do whatever they want. Yeah, it's just Jolene. Just as an aside, if they don't kill anything, Great Train Heist is a lethal spell next turn. A lethal turn 5 spell.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Card's so silly. I mean, we should assume that they play something, but hysterical nevertheless. All right, hang on. Great Train Heist. It's 6 mana, I think, or 5. Or it's 6 mana.
It's 6 mana for the full effect. So.
Yeah, it's 6 mana if they play cards. Let's attack. Oh, can we get Crom up to tower? No. We have to use Clear Shot. But we can tap the Hard Bristle Bandit to do it. We want Crom to have 4 power, so we make the treasure. So tap your Hard Bristle Bandit. Then we can Clear Shot Crom to Eartha Joe. We got the crime so hard. Now we attack with Peddler and Crom. We want this treasure so we can kill them next turn. Magic's great. What can they do for 1 red?
Play Great Train Heist for nothing.
That is an option. We are allowed to do that. We have them to 7, and we're not even down on cards. Just pass.
Just thinking, just fling for lethal.
You're close to flinging for lethal.
More treasures.
If you draw a land, you can pulverize and then fling, and it'll be 6 damage.
Okay, that should be fine.
They die.
Great Train Heist for lethal.
Yeah, I love the Great Heist. They're attacking. The greed. Wow, you have multiple lethal lines now.
Well, it's got to be the Great Train Heist because it's great.
I agree. No, wait. Gotta be during combat. The sneaky text line. If it's your combat phase.
Oh.
I lost to that.
Okay.
That's how I learned.
Okay. Yeah, that was close. Okay.
Good catch, though.
Okay.
It's okay. You don't get to make a treasure whenever. I was wrong. You have enough mana. Oh, heck yeah, Comet. I'm glad. I'm glad Contagion Energy did its job. Your opponent's like, hurry, I survived.
It's time.
What a silly card. Just a casual
Well,
26 damage attack.
Yeah, that certainly went well. Thanks for the help, drafting.
Good game. Good. See, that's great, though. That's because now we know when to cast Great Train Heist. I lost a game to learn that. And now I can share my knowledge with people.
I definitely would have made that mistake. It was so close.
Yeah. All right. You can also wait, and so if you care about the first strike mode, you can wait for them to block. You didn't there, but it'll matter at some point, I'm sure. All right, nice work. Let me know how the rest of the draft goes.
Will do. Thank you for all the help.
Yeah. Thanks for the redeem. I'm always happy when people want coaching from me. I felt so bad because all of MKM, I'm like, I'm not good enough at this set. I can't help all of you people who redeemed coaching. This one I got.
doing fine by myself, so I've been saving up, so I've got enough points for another one again later. So.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, let me know when you want help on it. If you want to work on anything specific, we can do that. All right.
Okay.
Talk to
Thank
you later, Al. See ya. Good times. Oh, I forgot that my arena got shut down. We're gonna do a little bit of standard. To end the stream. I got 23 minutes. I really want to test this artifact deck. All right, so I have 23 minutes of standard artifacts, and then we'll call it a night there. And I'll still answer limited questions if you. Quick message. I'm really enjoying this set, but I have to learn standard, damn it. The RC is standard. All right, we're gonna do some best of 3. I might only have. I think this is gonna be the last game of the stream. I'm sorry, I know it's short tonight, but I might be able to stream tomorrow. I'll know soon. I might, because I was supposed to play D&D tomorrow, but it didn't work out. But we might do a one shot. If we don't do the one shot, I will be streaming tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a long stream Friday, and then I'm gone for the weekend. I love Contagion Engine in this format. Comment is so slow and cool. Overcoming bad luck is frustrating, but it is something you learn to do eventually. I haven't quite done it. I'm getting there. Can I keep this? I think I can. Braided Net just generates so many cards. And if they're like super aggro, it's a little annoying, but we'll be okay. Braided Net has just been really good for me. Do blue on this. There. I've been really happy with Sunken Citadel. Card's really good. Bivouac could be all sorts of things. Maybe I should have played the Field of Ruin instead. I definitely should have played the Field of Ruin because I forgot Sunken Citadel let me use it. If anybody else wants coaching, I'll have more time to do coaching on Friday. Look at Spider. If they kill a spider, that's okay. Spider does commit crimes. Giving your opponent a Power Stone is a crime. Cavern. Pretty cavern. Wait, does this work? Yeah, it does. I can glass casket that. I think I want to draw the cards instead. But I can block it right now. Yeah, I want 2 cards here. I need my win condition. They have to kill the spider to attack clean. I'd be a little careful because Glass Casket on the Seraph lets it become a 5/4 if they kill the casket. I think I can chain these foundries. Nice. So they can put the counter here. They probably just want to put the counter on itself. X can give it to you is great, but it's not my mood right now. Alright, well, let's chain some artifacts. 2, fight 1 for a fabrication foundry. Fight 1 for a fabrication foundry. Fight 1 for an Iron Crag. Countercar wastes. Glass casket on the Seraph. Rated net. No tax. And next turn, I get to flip this and draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Deck's really good. I've been tuning it for a few days, and I'm like, oh, I can show this now. It's working. Deck's working. Tap, tap. Oh, I can't. It's not on land. Whoops. I'll have to Field of Ruin it. I definitely should have tapped the Power Stone. I don't know what their deck does yet. Seems mid-rangey. One, two. Gotta go like this. Craft. We're gonna get rid of our Power Stone here. Refill our hand. Three. Yeah, I want this blue even for the damage. I'm sorry, Comet. I feel your pain. I really do. Got 4/4, and I have Field of Ruin. So 1, 2, 1, 2 here for a Field of Ruin. So 1, 2, 3. Grand Spider. And Anchorage. Check. The old draw 8 cards. Pretty good. I'm gonna let it attack before I field it. So they don't have that mana. I'm sorry, Comet. Is paradoxical outcome that was an Ice Manipulator first. I love it. But yeah, J1, I think this is what I might be playing. This is what I've been working on for the RC in whatever part of Texas. Wow. I put this in just for fun. One. Oh, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did it! Oh, I've never done this before. I'm moving the webcam so all of you can... No, I can just do this. Alright. Artifacts, instants, and sorceries cost 2 less this turn. Exile non-land permanent. Alright, let's exile target non-land permanent. Urza, Planeswalker, is here.
Ramp up production immediately.
Rated net. No attacks. I want to be able to defend Urza and win the game with him. I did it. I melded a Planeswalker. Urza has been declared. Disgusting. How dare you? You know how hard I worked to put Urza into play? I'm really sad about this. I'm gonna win this game, but it's not gonna be the same. Urza's dead. I mean, he was a 5 for 1. There's the win con. This man, though. I don't need both clip. Draw 2 cards. Make an 11-11. Go to Ruin. Make a 13-13. 14-14. I will hold Otawara. Go to combat. Yeah, I was. Now I just have to win with these 14-14s. My opponent's gonna Sunfall, and I'm gonna cry, and... Fine. And they have to wipe the board. Like, I'm gonna kill him otherwise. Tap this. Sorry, I know it's hard to see all the artifacts behind my head. That's the one downside to this deck. This card has been really good, this IB Convoke. Ooh, Vindicated. Like just red-white mid-range. This is going to be a rough matchup for them. I could take my creature back and just keep making huge creatures. I can't. I have good swaps. I could also just draw my deck again. Yeah, I'll just draw the deck again. Blue, white. Craft. It does make a huge creature when it comes back, a 12-12. Four mana. Play another synthesizer. Trigger both. Nah. Play another synthesizer. Trigger both. I kind of want both of these. Beach. Spider. Oh, good idea, J1. Yeah. I could see a copy of Haste Shoes. Five cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Haste Shoes are a really good idea. I should not have attacked with all of them, so I could just have one blocker back for Aurelia's Vindicator. I was not expecting Aurelia's Vindicator. Gnome's just in here as a one-of, so that I can swap with a Fabrication Foundry if I end up needing to. I don't see myself needing to anytime soon. And I'm glad for it. Also, Unstable Glyph Bridge, because it's an ETB trigger, you can make all of the 2020s afterward. I have 7 22-22s. I have 7 20-20s. What are they gonna do? I mean, I guess I can make more? What am I missing is the question. Guess I'll put in a net, an extra net just in case. Something for like 100-ish. There. Now they're nice, clean 30-30s. We could. This card's been amazing, by the way. Fomori Vault. Like, against the decks that actually are good at countering spells, this card just turns every bad draw into at least an impulse. But sometimes I get to dig 20 cards deep. So the only thing I know I need in the sideboard right now is the Stone Brain for World Souls. But I get to run all 4 copies and dig for it. So I think I'm in really good shape against them. I don't think this deck can beat Cryptic Coat. I think they can beat Ezreal. Not sold on Ezreal yet. Torpor Orb doesn't do anything. Glass Casket is very few targets. Gnome doesn't do. Yeah, J1, maybe I can get you on this deck. Are you going to Texas? Definitely Disdainful Stroke. I don't know if I need the negates. I don't really know what they're doing. They're some sort of red-white mid-range. I come down 1 Saw Blade, but they didn't show me actual targets. And I'm sure Torpor Orb is good against some decks, but I don't know what, like... The existence of Torpor Orb is funny. I don't know where to bring it in. Yeah, my sideboard is... I'm still working on it. I think I want to be up on 4 Caskets and 4 Gnomes. Oh. Is Vegas an RC or PT? I think I want these negates in. Feel so guilty taking hers out. Oh! I'd like to do that. I do love Modern. We'll see how Horizons feels before I decide for sure. It's a little slow, but negate Mightstone. I like this. Professional. It's Angel Tribal, I guess. Ooh. That card's too good. I mean, it looked intentional, duo. If you hadn't said anything. Card's really good. Draw 10 is good in standard, turns out. Oh no. The invasion. I think they want them. I mean, they should be taking the Mightstone. Cards are so good for me right now. Oh, they. I can bounce their land. Ooh, that worked out great. A good draw. It lets me Mightstone here. Block. That's just good advice, J1. Pro Magic tip. If you can draw 10 cards, you should probably draw 10 cards. I don't even know if I want to use the counter here. Ooh. Yeah. True pro magic happening. Sawblades is super useful. I love Sawblades plus Braided Net. But I think it's more important that I just Mightstone here. And I want to leave white up for the Sawblade. So we will go ahead and play the Otawara. This is standard trait. This is what I'm working on for the RC. I want to... Ooh, I guess I could just kill this. Just more efficient mana usage. Yeah, I'll tap. Tap here. Power Stone mana, white. Fabrication Foundry. 1 Power Stone mana floating. Fabrication Foundry lets us spring-loaded saw blades on the Seraph. Nice. Oh, that's hot. They just Lightning Helix as a protection spell for Steel Seraph, which is awesome. But that's alright, because we still have a 2/4 blocker. And a Cityscape Leveler. I don't know what they plan to do about the Cityscape Leveler. I feel like this is a big problem for them. It's called Cityscape Leveler. Yeah, you can have 3 life. You can even burn my spider down. Nah, they're just thinking. It's okay. Yeah, but you should, like... It's just very difficult to prove that they're intentionally slow players. They might just be bad. You have to just give them the benefit of being bad sometimes. I think I just take this 2-for-1 with the Glyph Bridge. Yeah, we'll just take the mini for 1. White here, Power Stone here. Alright, that's fair, but like... They could still just be bad. Like, if they don't play game 2, it's often because they're just bad. I'm gonna tap this just because I'm gonna flip this anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was wrong. I'm not gonna flip this. We'll just level. I like Cityscape Leveler. Like, it's in the name. It levels cities. Yeah, I'm 1 short of crafting. Oh, no, I'm not. I think I am going to craft with a Might Stone just because I have a replacement. Alright, so next one I get to draw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Like, you gotta remember sometimes, Traith, your opponent might be 12. Like, I think that's playing video games as an adult. That has been the best piece of advice I can give to people when your opponent is making you rage. They are probably 12. Undo. I really like this deck. This deck feels very strong. I'm going to keep working on it. I have the vault so that I can replay the Kipu if I draw it here. Oh, I know I'm going to draw it because I tucked it back. It's a good turn. And also, I'll 10 you. I don't want to turn any of these into Power Stones, but I'm about to craft. I'm going to turn my own Saw Blades into Power Stone. I would love to see a mirror match here. I'm flattered right now, because the only reason my opponent would still be playing this game is if they want to see how my deck works. Looking for someone to raid. 10 on board. Can I get any more damage? I can get 11 here. All right. I have lethal. I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Craft. The saw blade. Sure. Make a 5-3. Tap here because it's correct. Then assimilation Aegis. Exile my own Wanderglyph. I don't know if this works. Because I think it flips back. But you know what? We win anyway. I'm going to test it to see if this works at the risk of a loss. It does not work. But now we know. We'll just keep playing out Artifact. White here, blue here. Ironcrad. I mean, we got lethal even if they wipe the board. But I can use my... Like, this is a land currently that lets me discard a land to dig 11 cards deep. I did have fun in that match. Thank you, Wizard. Alright, that's going to be it for tonight, everybody. I might do a stream tomorrow. Let's go see Isaac, because I didn't rate him after Peeps and Keeps, and I was very grateful. So no stream tomorrow scheduled, but I will let people know if that changes. You're welcome, Night Dark. Thanks for hanging out. Next week end is when I'm going to do everybody's Commander redeems. Then Friday is my next like full stream. This one was more for me because I wanted to stream. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you all Friday, if not tomorrow. I always forget I gotta wait 8 seconds. It's been how many years? You want to say good night? Come here. I don't want to say it. All right. Good night.